Go.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be cooking bulk lamb tikka without a tandoor oven. So we don't use a tandoor oven. We like to keep our lamb tikka quite soft. So as you can see, just chopping some onions just finely. Need about 4 or 5 onions, a couple of green peppers. Just going to finely cut them. They're going to melt anyway. You're not going to see them. So you don't want them too big. So you're just going to chop the green peppers again into little squares, very small, fine. The finer you do it, the better, because you want it to melt. You don't want bits of pepper and onions in the actual lamb tikka sauce. So yeah, we're going to make the lamb tikka. So it's going to be fresh straight to have off. I'm going to cook it in a liquid and keep it, because we keep it in liquid to keep it nice and tender. So anything that comes with a lamb tikka, so like a lamb tikka dansak, lamb tikka jalfrezi, will always have this meat in and it's soaked in. So now we're going to get started. We're going to put around a litre of oil in a cooking pot. About 5 teaspoons of garlic and ginger. I'm just testing if the oil is hot. Once it's hot, if you put a little bit of garlic and ginger in, you can see it fry up. And then we're going to put more garlic and ginger. So there we have it, about 4 to 5 tablespoons of garlic and ginger paste. Then I'm just going to wait for that to go a little bit brown, a little bit cooked. You don't want it too much, otherwise it's going to sort of burn. But yeah, when it starts burning. And then this is the chopped onions and green peppers that we made. And it's just going to put about what we've cooked in there. And then we're just going to mix it in, let it caramelize a little bit. That's it. Just going to let it caramelize. Then we've got 3 tablespoons of salt. That will help it caramelize a bit quicker. We need the salt anyway. And that's it. So now it's getting softer. I've got quite a powerful industrial cooker, so it doesn't take me too long. And this is boiled lamb. So it's just lamb we've cut off, and then we've boiled it, got the fat and cleaned it off. And then we're just going to put some water. And that's it. So we're just going to now let it cook for a while in the water. And then we're going to add a few more bits. So yeah, I'd say about an hour, but it does depend. Your cookers are different strength to mine. You might be cooking less meat, which is going to be, take less time. So I'm just stirring it, making sure it's not getting stuck at the bottom. Just keep scraping the bottom, making sure none of the meat gets burnt. So now I'm going to put the yogurt in. So the yogurt's in now. Yogurt just doesn't do much to the taste, but keeps it nice and tender. And then we've got 8 to 10 tablespoons of tomato puree. That will help the colour. And then we're going to just add more water accordingly. So I need to keep it quite watery, so the meat stays moist. You can even just make this into a curry. Like I've said with my lamb video, you would add less water and more onions to make a thicker sauce. And now I'm going to put the spices in. 2 grams of Garam Masala, Tumeric, about 4 tablespoons. Cumin's quite strong, so about 4 tablespoons. And 4 tablespoons of coriander. And about a bit more curry powder, just normal curry powder, 5 tablespoons. And then we've got our paste. So you've got, to make it tikka, you've got Tikka Paste, and then you've got Kashmiri Paste. We always use Pataks. Most Indian restaurant I know, they will use Pataks. That's a top brand. And then you've got Tandoori Paste, a little bit more Tandoori Paste in there. Now you've got your tikka flavour in it. Same thing goes in chicken tikka. Now we're just going to put a bit of red colouring to give it a little bit more of an attractive look about the tikka. So when the tikka's red, you know it's got a bit of colouring in. And the chicken tikka, when that's orange in that's got some colouring in. Just makes the food look a bit more attractive. And then now we're just going to let it cook, and we're just going to let the paste and spices all mix in together. Now you can see it's lovely, it's bubbling lovely. Now it's getting there. You can smell it now. It's really, the paste and everything is really nice smell to it. So once it's gone dark and it's soft, like you can cut it, you're pretty much done. It's cooked. You can always use a thermometer. When it's up to about 70 degrees, you know it's cooked. You want to be careful not to overcook it, otherwise the lamb's just going to strip off. So you've got to be very careful. So there you have it now. That is the lamb tikka done. If you want just lamb tikka, you can just drain the sauce out and just eat the lamb tikka as a starter in your mixed grill, whatever. Or if you want to put it in a curry, drain the sauce out and stick it in the base gravy and all the other ingredients that you need to put in. So we cook it normally a couple of days, 2 to 3 days. We'll store it in our fridge. So if you do store it in the fridge, leave the lamb in the sauce. That will keep it nice and moist and soft. And there you have it, guys. Lamb tikka cooked fresh and tasty.